about to get started up in here, baby. Let's fucking go. Hey, my man, Dr. Med with the stuff. Let's go, baby. Thank you.
What's going on like that? Please tell me the truth. I want you to talk to me now, talk to me now. Tell me about that love. Is everything gone, baby? Oh, what can I do? I beg you, talk to me now, talk to me now. I'll be there if you want it, talk to me.
And we're ready for the best of the best, my man, Mr. Stupid Fried in the crib. I'll tell you what I know. I know a lot about the man, and I fucking love him. Here we go. We're getting in the groovy groove, baby. Here we are. Oh, yeah. First try at this. Let's see how fucking smooth I can do that fade. Let's go. I was born for it. What's going on, my brother, dude? It feels like the first time we're doing this, but it ain't. We've been doing this a long fucking time. How you doing, brother?
Doing good.
What's going on? Dark Side and Dr. Med, baby. Let's ride. Yo, guys, fucking check out that hype edit form. We're getting legit. We've actually got this actual form right here because our man Evan, he's got a secret
Welcome,
tag.
my friend.
Hey,
Welcome.
we got 2
Huzzah.
resubs today. Let's fucking ride, baby. Thank you guys for all the support and always, dude, you guys have been such stars throughout the trivial times of VR implementation. But tonight we're going back to the old school, baby. Just normal Twitch, 2D, feeling good, and face-to-face contact.
Maybe for you.
Yeah, right. Brand Bank, what up, brother? How we doing? Yo, thank you guys for coming through. As we all know, man, Evan is a big stand inside of this community and so many others for music. And shit, his detailed feedback, I think we all know and love him for it because it's like, how the fuck does his ears pick this shit up? It's like Michelangelo sculpted these beautiful cochlear implants all by himself. Dude, and so stupid, you know, the couple things that we putzed around just having a good time with, obvious our improv sessions, you know, and you know, your newest EP, and then maybe possibly some feedback stuff. Seriously, Stupid is the man, one Dark Side. But you know, I just wanted to give you a quick second to kind of introduce yourself, and then the you know, the Spotify playlist that you just released that we're going to check out first before we get into some, you know, just jam sessions.
Sure. So, for those who don't already know this, my name is in fact not Stupid. My parents did not name me that, but they call me that from time and time again. No, my name is Evan, but I've been releasing music under the moniker Stupid Fried for, I don't know, the past odd year and a half or so. Journey began January of last year, so I'm looking at the stream now. And my face getting big and small. That's
Yeah, I
hilarious.
wish I had the DVD going, dude.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Next time.
But yeah, so just you know, I think those who are in the Discord and regularly on the stream are already pretty familiar with, you know, who I am. But
But
I'm
this is for the future,
just a guy,
brother. You know,
just a guy who likes to make a lot of music. You know.
not just a lot of music, man. You, along with Dave Scott, you guys push out an immense amount of music. But it's not just the amount that you push out; it's the quality that you've been pushing out. And I know the secret track that you showed me yesterday. I wish I could speaketh thy tongueth about that track with that beautiful vocalist. Stupid Fried, you know, he's been joining all these different communities and really boosting with the vocals and things that, you know, I provide him, which are by no means, you know, professional vocals. Just like, yeah, what up, you know, hey, what up, P. Wilson,
welcome to the
let's
party,
go,
brother.
baby,
Thank
welcome,
you for
man.
following.
So, anyways, he takes these vocals and he makes them into a professional atmosphere. But goddamn, when Evan gets professional vocals like he just got the other day, I honestly, Evan, can we leak that at the end of the stream? Is that possible? Maybe for just like a little nipple tease, like.
Perhaps as long as you don't show the title, maybe audio only.
Done deal, baby.
Just don't want to let anything out before it's fully cooked.
Absolutely, no, I totally agree. Hey, what up? We got What Have I Done? And Mr. Tomas. Yo, big shout out to Tomas, dude. That's another big thing about Stupid Fridays. You've been also a huge, you know, gateway to bringing in new artists and new people like Sesh and Tomas, the Brightside crew, Jess TV or whatever the heck that girl's name is, who's absolutely gorgeous. What was it? Who did you have me raid? But I mean, all around, bro, you've been such a good source of information and things. for not just streaming but music, and then also branding. And we'll get into that in a bit because I know that's something that we all struggle with, is how the hell can one person that just wants to create actually handle all of the avenues of fucking what we have to do to get your music out there. And that's what the kind of this is all about, is to give artists an easier time, one, creating quality content that's speaking about them and sharing it on a stage that possibly people that want to share and hear it, the more outreach that we can have, the better. And so I appreciate everybody coming through and hanging out with us and doing this. And Stupid Fried, thank you for always being my guinea pig and my fucking homie, trying to tell me ways to improve the stream and stuff like that. And with that said, man, let's check out. Oh, look, guys, check out these couple different overlays. Let's fucking go. So I wanted to go ahead and pull up your Spotify playlist, guys. This was Evan's first big release as Stupid Fried, man, and he's made a shitload of music. But I'll tell you, this is like his first go at it, and it was, again, the fact that he's already moved on. He's like, I'm not even thinking about this release, and he just said to me yesterday, I haven't even made a post on social media about it, and he was so excited about this, and all of a sudden it's because he's just an avid creator. Moving on to the next thing, so we're gonna give it a little praise, the praise that it deserves, I do tell you. So let's rock and roll and check this baby out. We're gonna start with the Sleepy Monster. Here we go. If you want to say anything while you're listening to this track too about inspiration or whatever it is, go feel right ahead, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of figured I'd let things play out and then kind of talk on it afterwards, but whatever, I'm easygoing.
Rock with that, brother. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah, it's just, I'll have to switch to stream audio now from our conversation, because, like, I can't actually hear it, so, but anyways, yeah, we'll chat after. Jeez, my face on my face. Hot dog. That's what I'm talking about. First roller. First roller. Can you hear me okay? Dude. Also literal dog.
And literal dog.
Yeah.
What was it? You recorded your neighbor or someone's dog. Who is that?
No, so I made that tune based on a sample pack that I got from someone who I've met through various, Twitch and Discord communities, and she recorded her dog snoring, her playing a kazoo, a hand pan, just this random bunch of sounds, and that's why that track seems like such an like nothing seems related, but like it somehow oddly works. It's because I just got this set of disjointed sounds, and I thought it'd be pretty funny to just like, use the dog snore as like the carrying steady
That's what
thing of
that.
yeah. So that
Are you
big
serious?
big texture, that's
What
a
kind of
dog
dog
snore.
is this? It can't. It better not be like a damn chihuahua.
I mean,
brother.
it's
I
a
swear.
dog snore ran through the fucking octagon, which
That
is
is
like several
so
OTTs. But it's processed, it's tuned to be, in the key of the track, and then like the chord stacks in there are single kazoo notes, resampled and played together with some more processing for added color. But
That is excellent.
that's kazoo, which is not a polyphonic sound. So you have to resample it and artificially create that.
That's so cool, bro. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's something that I do admire about all the music that you make, Evan, is that you always go out of your way to really find something that's organic or just make something different into a bassy, wubby line. But that was a '69 track. These are all these are '69, baby. So you're dog snoring, kazooing '69 style and getting it.
Oh, yeah.
You've been releasing into like now into higher BPMs, which, dude, honestly, I think your training at '69 is like going to the Tibetan freaking mountains and fighting, and now you've come into normal range of BPM and you're just destroying it. You're like high altitude trained.
But it's like the opposite because it's like way slower.
Yeah, but
it's like low gravity.
Yeah, but you got to fill the space, and now you're like, all those things that you put together. Now you're like fast tracking it. It just sounds so full, especially the last theme song that you made actually too was so excellent.
Yeah, I mean that's it. As you mentioned, I've already kind of moved on to other projects. Like I just like couldn't possibly promote things that I release and also be creating what I create. And it's just like I'm in this to like have fun, and I don't have nearly as much fun, going to post about what I've created. It's like I'm just creating things. I share it with those who are closely connected with me, and that's kind of enough at this point in time because this is just a deeply passionate hobby. Now, if the stars align and someone comes and approaches me and says, "Hey, for this price, I will do all of that for you," I would probably entertain that conversation. Because
start your Twitch stream, Evan, and it will all come together. And honestly, guys, this is a kickoff. Each and every single one of you that are doing things all the time. Now we additionally have a medium, and Evan especially education-wise and just music creation-wise. Like he's saying, he creates so much damn music, it's hard for everyone to digest. It's like, holy shit, like this kid's coming out with tracks every 6 hours. This man's like just an Energizer bunny. And the thing is that he should just be remotely sharing this. And like, again, Evan, dude, that is the great part of what you do is that you love doing it. And when you do get into the promotion side, it does take away the fun because you're looking at numbers and analytics and this shit. And when you just create music, it just stays pure. And I always have to remind myself of that, especially with all of the things that I'm starting to get into and try to do. I really just want it to be a group effort. And again, I thank you for being such a fucking force within this whole thing. Big shout out to all the homies: Nick, dude, Tomas, freaking Darkside, Heavy B, Whitenberg, dude. What is up? Yo, Woofa Blast, dude, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are liking the new stream format. Fucking hell, this is actually pretty sick. Let's rock and roll. Evan, you want to check out the second track?
Yeah, I mean it's actually not even going in order, but that's quite all right. But yes.
We never go in order here, baby. Let's go. All right, see view. We're going in view of the Spotify list, which I think is all based on plays or something. Let's go. Got me low eyes, feeling good on this one, brother. Feeling bomb, like I'm feeling fresh. I felt like I almost felt like I was going right to the SBS track right there, bro. That's what it took me back to. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's very fair.
Come here, father. Come say hi. It's first artist night. He's like, I'm coming in here to bitch at you, Blake. Either way, though, man, I really like that track right there. Father, can you please get out of here? Please. Hey, guys. This is what happens when you're 28 living at home, baby. Let's rock and roll.
Such is the way. Yeah, but no, I mean that there's, I guess, kind of a reason that maybe that sounds similar to the track for SVS that I was sort of in charge of, because one of my biggest focuses at that time was like working on really intricate textures and a certain style of sort of dirtied and lo-fi drums, and so that combined with being at the same BPM, it's a similar process to creating the textures that I do for a lot of my tracks. And so I'm not surprised that it seems, like it would flow right into it.
Yeah. Well, is that reverse when you're doing that stall? Like, I don't even know exactly what essentially that is, but it felt like it was.
Yeah, that's oh god, I don't have the project file up, but it's probably either like a pitch bend on the master or a Isotope Vinyl slowdown on the end on the master, something like that.
If you did pull it up, we could, the stream's ready to
certainly could.
The stream's ready to take on your, we prepared.
I don't think that's the necessarily the most interesting.
Yeah, no stress, no stress.
File.
Honestly, we could do that towards the end piece when you're even showing how you want to do stuff. Guys,
yeah, I could go into that actually and show like how I do create these textures, because it's the same process that I go through anytime I do it, but different inputs create different outputs, but it's a very similar process. So I could totally go through that and a couple other things, whatever feels right.
Honestly, whatever feels right, because no matter what happens here today, getting down with Stupid Fried right after this in the beat off challenge with Brightside. Guys, in honor of the first the artist night and with Stupid Fried, it's only right that we all beat off tonight with Brightside too. I think it's only proper. It's only fucking proper. Hell yeah. Well, let's go ahead and pop into the third track list down here, Fallen Somebody. This one's a short one, baby, but it's gonna give us that sweet paradise. Here we go. So many textures in there, bro. Literally, there are so many little sounds creeping and crawling in there. Where are you getting all these, man?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of just, different digs for source material, and then a similar process of processing. Like a track of mine will usually be at least 50% texture or
How are you
around.
grouping those, man? Like, I mean, I know you organized my track, which I thought my track were crazy, but if you're using that many textures,
I can totally show you, like, in its most chaotic form after this, what that looks
it
like.
still looks like a beautiful cake layered by the gods in the
Yeah.
God's kitchen.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, the way that I group my stuff. I guess before I go into that, though, it's funny that you mentioned the beat off, because this tune actually started during a beat off, and this was actually the first track in 69 BPM. This was the start
No way.
of that, like, whole phase.
Oh, hell!
Of just, like, fucking meme music, basically. Not like actual meme music, but the tempo being 69 and like insisting on only making that tempo.
Is that when the choif was wet, or the quaff was wet, or whatever?
No,
That, you remember that one? I did that beat up. I was like, quaff is wet, in.
yeah.
I was in.
That was well after the 69 BPM was in full effect. But no, this
My quaff was moist already.
So this started as a beat off idea. So, right, it was maybe like 30, 40 seconds at that time. And then I went back to it later when I was trying to think about, okay, what are, of all these, half-baked ideas, what do I feel the most, kind of in tune with, and what do I want to finish? And before that whole, like, sort of extended section of the body of that track with the keys playing over it and the delayed phrases, like, that was all added later, but the idea started from that, like the first 20 seconds and the very end, the outro. That mix out was the same.
That's a 30-minute beat off too. Was that during the 30 minutes too? So,
yeah.
So that's the thing, with our 1 hour beat offs, he was well conditioned as he came into there. He's been doing these quick stamina sessions. Hey, what up, Andre, baby? How we doing?
Yep.
Dude, so that was a 30-minute idea that turned into an album release, man. And the thing is that you've said this to me before is how many how many of your tracks do you think really stem from those ideas, those 30-minute, 1 hour sessions? Are those most of your continued pieces, or?
At least 40% of the tracks that I finish start during Brightside speed offs. I've had a handful of things that I finished as a result of the 1 hour ones that we've done on this stream. I've had other ones come out of the weekly, a majority actually come out of the weekly challenges through Very Handsome Billy's
Billy?
stream.
Man.
Like those are the ones that I probably have the most fun on though, because they're thematically inspired, right? It's not just here's a BPM, here's a random hodgepodge of samples.
Sure.
It's like here's this word or here's this concept, and then it's how am I going to interpret this musically? And that's where like the goat track got finished for that.
Man.
The coffee track came out of that.
Coffee,
like
dude.
all of the
Wow.
ones that just have the most like inspiration, at least in my perspective, have started as a result of those, because it's it forces an extra layer of creativity beyond just like, okay, make some music. It's like it's an extra, it has to be
Yeah.
more art
For
and
some
not just
context,
music.
for people that don't know like exactly what the coffee track was, these are tracks where Evan essentially had the task in Very Handsome Billy in his Twitch. If you guys don't know Handsome Billy, he's an excellent artist, personality, just general fucking human being. Only downside is he is a really late hour for us East Coast guys. He's at like 1 a.m., 2
Didn't
a.m.
work.
What was that?
I tried to do like a shout out command and that did not work.
Oh, dude, yeah, I don't have Billy. Fuck, it's all good. SO. But either way, Evan basically made this coffee song strictly out of just sounds that he was finding from coffee shops, from coffee pouring, from grinding, beans, whatever, and like clinging of cups. It was very fucking cool, and I remember back when he first showed me, I was like, Evan, this is one of my favorite tracks you use right now. Like, it was totally a groove, man. And that's the beauty of these challenges, and for all of you guys spreading your wings across, wanting to explore on Twitch, please feel free to host your own challenges and to use this platform and friendship that we have, the Discord, the Hots House Live, to perform beat challenges of your own kind, whatever you want. Let's fucking do it. Especially you, Evan Dog, Mister. I've been getting you on it. I'm gonna keep busting your balls every day until you get back from your trip in 3 weeks or whatever it is. But here, let's hop on to that fourth track, baby. Here we go.
All right.
Let's ride. Number 4, Manifest.
phone anymore. They can hear me, but are they listening?
Fucking Cess, dude. Fucking
Yeah,
Cess.
so gotta love the homie.
I fucking love Cess, man.
He blows my mind every time. But
God.
little fun nugget about that tune is that those lyrics were actually recorded for the SVS track, but he sent me like way too much to fit into. Like he sent me 6 minutes of vocals for like, a track that we were like, all right, we only need vocals in the second half of a 3-minute tune. And so I probably still have like, entire verses of just like
That's
unused lyrics.
that is
That
the
I'll
gold
probably
in
do
which
something
you
with
treasure.
eventually.
Yeah, dude.
But,
That stuff that's it's there waiting to be just loved.
Yeah, and we also have another collab that I've been sitting on for a while because I was like battling back and forth with like, it's not 69 BPM. Can I release this? And like, of course I can. I'm just being a knob. But it's great because like it's all of the connections that I've been making through this wonderful ripple effect of like you commenting on my track on Metapop and then me stumbling onto Twitch and then into Discord and then it's just like the rest is fucking history,
fucking awesome.
But so like the collab that I'm doing with Cess, like I had Tomas make some artwork for it,
Another great homie.
sourcing out.
Yep.
So that track also started. Every one of these started in a time challenger, so I'm kind of a like beat battle context. That last one was for Lil Bad Snacks beat battles.
Oh, true. Okay.
That was a few rounds ago. So like all of those, everything in that last track was created from like 9 samples in total, I think.
What kind of samples is she providing you? Because like
it's actually not her providing the samples. She provides like the environment to do it, and it's like through her community. But the way that it works is the past winner. It's the past winner makes the next pack, and that's where that idea came from, which comes from like the Reddit beat battles, which I guess she used to do back in the day, and so that's where a lot of the format comes from. But so those are done through like a maybe one happens every month or so, and it's about 10 days to 2 weeks time to work on it, give or take. And it's all just so much fun because that one's a different challenge because it's forced me to get into like drum design, where before I would just like go grab this sample that's like already ready, and then here you're left to work with this like 1 or 2 drum loops that the person who made the packs has provided.
Okay.
And it's like, if you want different drum sounds, you have to go and make them. You have to process their drums to sound the way that you want. And so it's been this great exercise in forcing myself into doing something that like I just glossed over and sort of took for granted. It's like, there's some people who are really great at drum design, or you can just go find infinite drum samples like that. That's the easiest thing to go find.
Yeah.
Is like, oh, I need dubstep drums, I need house drums, right? Like I can just go snatch those. Like I need some breaks, like and I still use like loops to fill in things here and there, but it was one of the last things that I hadn't really explored was really like, how do I take something that sounds nothing like a kick and make it be a kick, which is crazy. It's like you're breaking the sound.
You're breaking the system. It's exactly what they don't want.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But that is the beauty of what you do, Evan. And I'll always remember one of the first analogies that you made to me was like, and how deep can you get into making your own drum? And it goes from what you're doing all the way down to skinning a lamb, killing the lamb on your land.
Oh yeah,
eating the
copy
lamb.
Pasta.
Yeah, pulling and stripping its skin and making a drum. Like you can get as deep as, and basically you're doing that digitally with a lot of different things. And with that said, dude, I know we talked about you kind of showcasing some different ways of just like your flow when you create music or synthesize or process or do whatever. I'd love for you to share if anybody has any kind of questions. And by the way, thank you everybody for all the fucking love to both Superfry and the channel, man. This is fucking way awesome, and I can't wait to have everybody up here doing this. This is exactly what it's all about.
Extreme
And,
drumming. Oh goodness.
huh?
I'm,
Extreme drumming.
I'm seeing some comments coming in here, and I'm just like, that's not that's not usually my pace.
That's good.
I have recently forayed into, I guess, extreme drums. That maybe is a nice segue to the project file I was going to open up to show.
Here, let's see. Let's see.
You're asking about how I organize my texture
Let's see what you got.
stuff. This is going to take some time to open, like a good
No stress.
few minutes potentially.
Okay.
This is one of my
Oops.
largest.
Too
of my
many
largest
windows. I'm
project
tripping
files.
out.
You'll get there.
I'm there.
Are you?
I don't know.
Far away there.
Oh, well,
There you go.
It's pretty much there.
Yeah.
I can almost do
Uh,
behind the scenes work now.
You're just seeing the fucking rainbow wheel of death.
It's like this is when the improv sessions come out. Dude, that was so fun right before we went on, dude. Like the couple tries that we had. I don't even remember what I said, but whatever you played
some stupid
segued me
shit.
perfectly into a storyline that was book ready. Front release.
I don't know what store would sell that book.
Dude,
but
Barnes and Noble.
aren't they out of business by now?
Or Amazon back in the day, dude. You know, Bezos. Dude, by the way, Bezos and Bill Gates, two of the most richest men in the world, are both single.
Dude, they could combine forces and be unstoppable.
Two men to rule them all.
Or have an open relationship with Elon Musk as well.
Dude, what if the two women like switch places and like, you know, Jeff Bezos' wife goes to Bill Gates and then
No way.
Bill Gates' wife
Literally
goes to, and then like they're banging each other's ex-wives. It's like, fuck you, Bezos. He's like, fuck you, Bill Gates. He's like, she didn't give head anyways. It's like, well, fuck you. You're
God.
right.
You can't, come on, man. They're listening. You can't.
They are listening. Bezos, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
All right, keep
so
going. Let's ride.
the project file is open and responsive now, so we can actually see what's going on here.
Excellent.
So let me hide the automation lanes.
Let's check out this. Check out this
So
organization.
if I collapse everything here, so this is what, oh, double click. That's no good. All right.
Boom!
so
Look at
this is
that
what we got.
organization, dude.
What the motherfuck even was this?
Kick punch.
I don't think that's supposed to be there.
It's a kick punch.
I'm positive that's not supposed to be there.
Let's see what it is first before you delete it.
I know what it is.
This
It's
is something that Evan taught me as well, which is never to be afraid of deleting.
Yeah, so this is the top end of a kick drum when I was testing out. I had like a nice beefy bottom kick, but I needed like that top end little click. So it's just that click
Hold on one second. For some
to layer
reason,
on top of
I
a
don't know
kick.
if I was
Are you
hearing
not hearing that?
I think I was just hearing it through your mic.
You shouldn't be because I'm wearing headphones.
Oh, well, maybe I was hearing that.
It's just a quiet. I think it's just-
I'm gonna test something out here, boys and girls. We're gonna do this. Which one?
What do you want me to do here?
No, you're all good, brother. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
All right.
I'm just gonna. Here we go. Boom. There we go.
Track.
Boom.
Yeah, so this is the top-down way that that I would structure my stuff, which I'll wait until it's back up. Yeah, so top-down, this is how I arrange my things: drums, texture, synths, instruments, whatever, bass, and then vocals. And then within that, you know, things can get very different. So recently I've shifted to doing more MIDI drums because there's just a lot of reasons that drums in MIDI work out to your favor for being able to make tweaks. But this definitely has some intense drumming. I mean, this part of the track is 118 BPM, and here we've got, you know, our kicks are going on every
You got two
every
kicks,
eighth
two kicks
note.
in there.
Every eighth note.
Bum,
So
bum,
this
bum,
is effectively
bum,
4 to the floor at 236 BPM. This is the space track. So I think you've heard that at least once.
Let's give everyone a run through.
Yeah, we could give a listen. But as you can see here, this is texture. So Texture says 29, and then the next thing you see
66.
66. So there's like I think only one or two
I
groups.
think we got to add 3 more to that one.
Whole thing. Yeah, so it's pretty much all
69,
single
dude.
tracks that make that up, except for this one group at the top that's sidechain to the kick. But it's just a shit ton of texture, and those are like impacts. Those are noise layers. Those are, I mean, you'll hear it. So yeah, we can do a run through here, and then I can kind of dig into a few things. Sure.
Nice. Holy cow.
It's not done.
Bro, I'm so happy I was just wearing headphones for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of stereo information to take in, and the end particularly is going to sound really good in headphones.
Dude, yes, that like I literally feel like I just stepped outside and like my neighbor's mowing their lawn and the dog's barking and stuff. Like that was
Yeah.
really cool.
So this whole track was, me imagining what would the physical experience of going to space and back be like. So, we got this launch sequence, then we got like liftoff, and then shit gets even more intense probably as you're like just breaking out of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And then you've got the just immediate liquid spacey section, and then just kind of floating, in orbit for a little bit, and then atmospheric reentry, falling back to Earth, things get crazy. Um, and I actually wanted to bring a sense of warmth, like literal warmth, to the part of the track here. Um, and I don't mean like analog warmth. I mean like the sensation of things being on fire. Because as you re-enter into atmosphere, like, usually there's some heat, right? So the way that I accomplished that was through this channel right here, which I can unfreeze and isolate, and you can check out what's going on here. So the original sample here, if I get rid of the chain, um, was like the sound of just fire crackling. So I'll turn that off, and we'll make this big, so you can see it's just noise. So it's just fire, right? It's ducking to the kick, which is why you're hearing that, but it's more recognizably fire here. And so what this chain is doing is, cutting out the low end, and then I've got this shaper box thing here, which I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this because it's an additional window. I don't know. Can you see this?
I can't. No, we just see Ableton
okay.
at the moment.
Yeah, so I guess, well, you can't see it, but if you could see it, what's going on is there's a volume shaper, which is doing some pretty, like, crazy, jittery stuff, basically going up and down, up and down, up and down, and creating a rhythm through volume automation of a noise layer. So it's creating a percussive line from noise by automating up and down, but then it's also just getting really noisy because I send it through the drive shaper, so it's pretty aggressive soft clipping, and then cutting out the low end again, and then it goes through this gate so that, as I mentioned, it gets just really noisy again. But I only want to get the peaks, right? So you'll hear it now in its fully processed form in isolation.
Fucking catching a lot in there.
So without the gate, it's a lot noisier. But this helps. It just helps trim it a little bit. And so that was like, let's bring the concept of heat into this. Let me go back to, 4. There we go. And there's all kinds of, like, texture is where I put so much attention into this whole thing. I mean, you can see throughout this track, it's just absolutely littered with it, and that's what gives the ambience, such a different feeling throughout the tune, is that the texture is constantly changing. And without it, the track would sound really empty because it's setting the mood, it's filling the space. Those are the little effects. I had
all the
someone
things
recently.
That really just
exactly.
Fill in that space, bro. That's the big thing, that those textures, and people underrate it. But I'll tell you what, you do have a lot of textures, but they all fit like a puzzle.
Yeah, and then normally they're on the grid, but then at the end here, I wanted to create like the feeling of being home.
Yeah, can we listen to that?
You want to hear this again?
Yeah. Can we do that?
So I just want to zoom in a little bit and show this, though, that if I get real close here, you can see some of these do start on the grid, but like they don't necessarily have the waveforms in a gridded place. Like this is very in between places on the the grid. Looking at this one, things are really it's just like noise, right? And then looking here, this one starts just kind of here, but the actual sound, like not every transient is on a quantized location, so it's just kind of noise. But I couldn't record my actual home, like where I grew up, out in the suburbs, so I was thinking about all the different noises that I would hear on a nice day when I'm back at my folks' place. And then I just found the closest samples I could find to get the different parts from Splice, and then I layered them, and lightly, like a lot of these have nothing on them, maybe a little bit of EQ or gain automation, But it's just creating an ambience, right? So
Dude. Yeah, here we go. Dude, I don't know if I've been doing too much virtual reality, but I could literally picture that fucking lawnmower walk in front of me.
I mean, that's good. That's good. I
That's
love to
good.
hear that.
That's
I love to
literally
hear that.
wild, man. Like, it's a dude
Um,
with the furry legs with a red
Yeah.
fucking lawnmower spitting out shit. That's tripping.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah, this is about as wild as a track gets for me. The last few I've done have been just way more tracks than anything I normally work on. Um, I'm going in here and building like, normally I'll reach for a couple of samples from Splice or wherever, but with this one, I had such a specific vision of what I wanted the track to sound like, and I really do have the ability, if I like take the time to design the noise layers and all that stuff, to sound just so. And so it's like, a lot of the noise layers, the risers, all that stuff is like done from scratch using, a noise generator in Massive, or the white noise in an operator, or whatever it might be, with a shit ton of automation to like, give it different gating and panning effects. um, and that's just like, that's what really ties this thing together. um, so yeah.
Right, you painted some happy trees right there, as Bob Ross was saying.
Yeah, little Bob Ross outro.
And
Um,
that's how happy accidents happen, and also
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
dude, that with I wouldn't have had the same experience in my studio with my speakers as I had just now with the headphones on. Like, that was very interesting and cool too. And what an ending to that, bop of a fucking track as well. Let's fucking ride, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to. I don't know if you wanted to do like a feedback session, because I mean we could express those ears of Michelangelo. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out the sample pack that Mr. Stephen Fry chopped up for us today, you definitely fucking should. It's actually pretty cool. It's me as a pirate. Do you have that track right now, Stephen?
uh, so
The
the
Calypso?
track that I made that's piratey actually doesn't yet feature your vocals.
Oh no!
They're still using the. I mean, we could put them in there now.
Oh! Let's do it. That'd be
Absolutely.
hilarious. That'd be hilarious.
Could absolutely do that.
That sounds so fun.
Because like by the time I got the recording from you,
Oh, it was last second.
It was,
Yeah,
it was
like,
so last second.
Yeah, it was like 3
Um,
hours before. It's like, do it.
No.
No, do it.
No.
Look at One Dark Side. Do it.
Yeah. So
And
this
Shia
is
LaBeouf would
like,
say, just do it. Do it.
this is even more of an absolute just monstrosity, compared to that last tune. Like this one is even more, my largest project to date. You can tell Ableton is just spinning trying to open it up. There's like 113 tracks in this one, I think.
Dude, Macs are just falling down, bro. That's all. Macs are falling down recently, bro. My PC's doing this. Hey guys, how's the stream quality, by the way? Is everything all right? We got the Master Race PC in charge over here.
It looks good from where I'm.
That's awesome. You guys
sitting.
see my mannequin over here? Left that out. Whoops. All right, that's excellent. Man, thank you guys. Let's go. Just do it. Let's see this
Yeah.
113 tracks you got here, stupid.
It's just about to open. Okay, so
it's
change
chugging.
over.
Oh.
Samples are up. I can click things now. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so this one, not quite as many texture layers, a lot more percussive layers, which is why the track count got so high. Only 30 for texture. So this one, I think I've let you hear this a few times. So what we're looking to do here is replace these. It's really only two places that the pirate vocals are right now. And these are just ones that I pulled down from Splice, but we can absolutely get some.
He used Splice instead of his
homebrewed.
boy. Yeah, instead of some homegrown pirate.
Hey, next time, don't take 5 days to record.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen, bro. No harm, no foul, right? No harm, no foul.
Let me pull the pull those like the files into my sidebar so I can grab them. Give me just a second here. I guess while I'm doing this, I'll let the track play out.
Yar, yar! I'm going to skin thy skin off the bone! I'll feed ya once you walk the plank.
David Jones. To the locker.
Dude with the dolphin.
Yeah. Did you catch the return of the eagle or the seagull in panic mode?
Because he got back to fucking safety.
Well, the eagle makes a return, or the seagull, right? So it's in the start of the track, as a almost rhythmic element, but then it comes back during the drop because I thought it'd be hilarious to have just like a random let me just find the section. I think it's this one right here.
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
There it is. Where'd that come from? Is it you?
Davy
Yeah.
Jones.
So I brought the seagull back here with some crazy panning and filtering and drive processing to have it just be like a funny little return. It's like, the seagull maybe followed you out and now it's just freaking the fuck out because the weather's crazy. And this is a similar composition approach to the last one where it's kind of like a Caribbean journey, starting out in calm waters, kind of cruising, then the storm breaks,
Davy Jones.
and then getting into the the kind of quote unquote battle with the Kraken,
The battle with the Kraken.
and then return to safety at the end. So the motif from the beginning comes back at the end to kind of signify resolution. But it was just such a fun track to work on, incorporating like polyrhythmic choir bits, which is sort of paying homage to the throat singing in the Baltics, which are super crazy impressive. But they're very very polyrhythmic with the way that they're arranged. And so this was sort of like an effort to allude to that. Obviously it doesn't sound the same and it's not by any means authentic. It's fucking Contact, but it was fun. So
Dude,
yeah, let's get those.
Let's pull out them box. Let's pull out them box. Hold on, I think Brent. What up, Hermburgers? Hermburgers, are you guys close? That is Subonics.
Fall to the north.
Fall to the north.
Back to the star part, boy. Find me that barrel. Ho, ho. Davy Jones will not take me to his... Me eye patch needs some... Prepare the cannons, boys. It's the Kraken.
That's gotta get in there.
Oh, dude, prepare the cannon. Hey, love you, Whitenberg, brother. Big shout, man. Thank you so much, and have a good night, man. Guys, thank you so much for coming to hang out and fucking do this shit with us.
The Kraken.
The Kraken! Guys,
That's
this is the sample pack that Evan chopped up and provided of yours truly, purely going pirate. Let's rock and roll, baby. There's always love in the air,
It's
man.
the Kraken.
Goodness.
It's the Kraken! Hey, P. Wilson, baby. What's good? My dog, how we doing?
This is like just a little bit long. I'm gonna have to warp this so that it fits in the pocket.
It's the
because the-
Kraken!
Yeah, so it's a little like it needs to fit basically where the other one is, but it's got more words, which is hard. So we're gonna try to make
You
it.
guys just go, the Kraken!
No.
No.
No, no, no.
No.
The Kraken.
It almost works. It almost works, but it's just gotta be. It's gotta be a little bit more. On.
It's the Kraken!
What happened?
Guys, these two can be your samples.
The Kraken. The Kraken.
I'm gonna have to like mute you because
I'll stop.
It's so hard to
It's
hear.
the same person twice. It's so funny. My bad.
It's the Kraken. It's the Kraken!
Love that. All right, so now we're gonna do some of the processing that
The Kraken!
that I meant to do to this. Maybe before, except I didn't quite get around to it. So we're gonna just get these a little bit warmer.
It's the Kraken! It's the Kraken! It's the Kraken!
That'll probably be good. A little bit normal reverb, and then a little bit of this guy. And I think that's, yeah.
It's the Kraken!
Now we're in the ballpark.
Oh, stop.
See
I
what
gotta
else-
turn myself
What
off.
else do we want to do here? Probably need a bit of that, a bit of that. I don't know why I didn't just copy this chain. Silly me. Freeze. These I can just bring over. Come on. Alright. We're gonna just get rid of this. We don't need those generic as fuck pirate vocals. None of that.
It's the Kraken!
Okay, so that one will do just fine. But I want this to be here.
It's the Kraken!
And now we need the other vocal bit. So we're gonna grab another phrase.
The fishing is sweeter.
Nope.
Where are the mermaids?
Nope.
Where's my bottle of rum? Where's my bottle of whiskey? Pull the starboard!
That's a contender. The intensity's there.
The winds are shifting. Ain't nothing old Calypso's never seen. The winds are shifting. The sea is angry. The winds are shifting.
Toss that in earlier.
Where are the
Ain't nothing
mermaids?
old Calypso's never seen. Ha ha ha. Ain't nothing old Calypso's never seen. Ain't ha ha ha. Ha ha. Land ho. Land ho. Kill the Kraken.
Oh,
Kill the Kraken. Prepare the cannons, boys.
yes. Yes, prepare the cannons, let's go.
Prepare the cannons, boy!
This has to go here, though.
Dude, I accidentally left myself on mute for a long time because I know
You just shouting
yeah, I've definitely been shouting alone like over here like oh,
you're killing me.
oh dude, it's funny as shit. Walk the plank.
Alright.
Prepare the cannons.
Oh. Gotta.
What was that?
The Kraken.
Nope, we just want the first half. Here. Oh.
Prepare the cannons, boys. Prepare the cannons.
Damn it, I did it again. We definitely need to have like a powerful call, at least in there once. A powerful seagull call.
I mean, there is a seagull that screeches
Yeah.
like here.
Prepare the cannons.
It's just one where it goes. Ah! Like he just secured his meat.
But the seagull's not really part of the. There's no seagull's not eating the kraken.
It might not even be a seagull. It's a hawk.
All right, when you make a fucking
One-eyed
track
Willy
like
pirate.
this, you can do.
Here we
Maybe,
go.
I don't know. I'm no longer certain
let's
this
hear
is the right place to put it.
All right.
Prepare the cannons.
That might,
Oh, that was sick though. Hold on.
That
Hold
might
on. That was
work.
like that. That was right.
like, I don't know.
Prepare the cannons.
So this will go back here.
It's the Kraken.
It's a Kraken.
So we need something. Need another one there still.
Davy Jones will not take me to his. Davy Jones will. Ho, ho, in a. Find me that barrel. Back to the star part. Arg. Fall to the north.
What do you? What do you?
Fall to the north.
Can you explain some of these?
Dude, they're just like they're part of my
Did they
part
just
of my
come to
they're
you?
part of my huzzah ad libs, dude.
it.
They just like
I love it so much.
yeah, they literally just come out like. But Fall to the North definitely came from Northern Project because
Oh, it's fall. I thought it said 4.
Fall to the North.
Fall to the.
Fall to the North.
All right, let's see if this just works.
Fall to the north.
Feels forced.
Fall to the North.
Maybe we could make it a little stretched.
To the north.
Oh. To the north.
To the north.
I think this needs to be a little.
To the north.
Ah! I'm still bobbing.
Yeah. All right. So
Ah.
let's get these in the break.
Get to the brig.
The winds are The winds are shifting. The sea is angry. Old Davy Jones is looking for a new soul.
I think this
Yeah,
needs to be,
that actually sounded pretty good.
The winds are shifting. The sea is angry.
This is so good.
The winds are shifting. The sea is angry. Old Davy Jones is looking for a new soul.
Wait. We gotta get into life.
Dude, that
on
is like
Soul.
fitting in there so well. Unusual. Dude, literally you created a perfect song for this. Let's go.
This needs to be here, and then we can throw
Soul. Soul.
this.
Old Davy Jones is looking for a new soul. Soul.
Nah, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to. I'm not married to the idea.
The winds are shifting. The sea is angry. Old Davy Jones is looking for a new soul.
We need something. We need something here.
Arg.
Hey,
Back to the star part. Find me that ho ho. And Davy Jones will not take me to his locker. Davy Jones will not. Davy Jones.
Maybe.
Me eye patch needs some repair. Kill the Kraken. Land ho. Land ho. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Wait, what if we make it really just fucked?
So.
Pitch it the fuck down. Maybe
Oh.
mess with the formants, make you sound even weirder.
Ah! That sounds like my evil brother.
That's Hake Bloats.
That's Hank Bloats. Hank Bloats, I hate you! Ah, Darkseid, love you, brother.
And then I think it needs another one to happen somewhere in this section.
Ha ha ha. Ain't nothing, old The winds are shifting. The sea is angry.
We already
Old
had that.
Davy, pull the starboard. I've sailed the seven seas. Ah, these scallywags. Sooner or later, we'll find the booty.
That's gotta go at the end. That's like on par with I don't think this is water.
I don't think this is water.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put this like
Thomas. I don't think this is water.
Sooner or later, we'll find the booty. Sooner or later, we'll find. Sooner or later,
oh,
That's
that's gonna be really hard to
Yeah, I slurred my words there. That was after a full bottle of rum.
I mean this is omitting the ones that were like too slurred.
Yeah.
There could have been like probably 30 to 40, but there were some that were just like not quite.
Sooner or later, I got my retainer in on that one.
sooner or later, we'll find the booty.
I don't know. Maybe it just works.
Hold on, I'll be
Yeah.
right back. I gotta take a quick piddle paddle.
Sooner or later, we'll find the booty.
Sooner or later.
Sooner or later, we'll find the booty. We'll find. We'll find. Sooner or later, we'll. Later. Sooner or later, we'll. Sooner or later, we'll find. Sooner or later, we'll find. Sooner or later, we'll find the booty.
Yarn, Klepto booty.
All right, so I got those in. I opened up a fresh file here, because I've heard that track enough times by now, and I don't think it's the most amusing to watch me further go like really into detail on.
Okay.
placing the vocal. You know, like
No,
like
I agree.
Vocal processing is perhaps one of the most like boring parts of the process to watch, unless you're trying to like
Dive
learn
in.
something about it. Yeah, at a
Yeah.
technical level, it's not like fun to listen to. It's like, all right, let me play the same fucking half a second of audio over maybe 5 times in a row, tweaking the same knob just to probably leave it how it started.
Tweaking knobs, baby, you know what I mean. Well, listen,
So-
it's no big deal. Let's do this. Let's listen to the full track with the vocals laid out, and then what we could do is move on to.
It's
you know-
too late. I have to reopen it.
Oh no worries. Then we're moving on. Let's ride.
Yeah.
New session.
I figure we could do either some feedback or we could do a little bit of a jam.
Super down for either one, guys. You want to do a poll, or does anyone have any feedback they want? Knob Turner, we're slobber knobbers. Does anyone have?
Top Turner.
Does anyone have any tracks that they want feedback on, or because honestly, we've got Stupid Fried here, who's got the golden ears, and I would love to, to let you guys get some live feedback and see what that's going, see how that works. Oh, Brand Bank, dude, big ups, man. I love you and thank you for being here. I know it's guys, everyone that's over the fucking pond from the East Coast, man. Thank you for being up so late with us on Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's rock and roll. We got the Synth Fest starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow, guys. It's gonna be crazy. I'm just gonna have it streaming full time. It's gonna be 3 days nonstop fucking music. Yeah, it's crazy. But Stupid Fried, I don't see any tracks anyone's sending, so I see jam sesh ahead.
Let's just
I see
Well,
jam sesh ahead.
yeah, so I guess I'll start by making some texture shit, so you can see what exactly that process does look like, which is this granulator process thing that I do. So why don't we make some weird shit?
Land ho-
I'll make as much as I can make of this using just like your vocals and drums,
Whoa. Okay.
and then
Kill
we'll see
the
where it
Kraken.
goes.
Let me move myself out of here.
Land. Davy Jones will. Ho, ho. Back
Ho.
to the stop. Arg. Arg. Fall to the north. Arg.
Fall to the north. Yeah.
Short one. I don't normally use short samples in here, so I'm interested to see how this goes. All right, so turn this off, crank this down, crank this up. Ooh, that's pretty guttural.
Sounds like Blake.
Sounds like a kraken.
Oh, the Kraken is hungry.
Now you just sound like an engine.
That's a fucking diesel V12. I tell you what, that baby will take you about 6 miles per gallon, but no big deal.
So yeah, this is basically the way that I make all my textures. Is I use granulator, and I go for a pretty small grain size here, and that's grabbing just these little bits, and then I make sure the spray knob is on, which is gonna make it jitter all around. I don't really tweak any of the other settings. They're kind of already at a decent place by default for what I'm going for here. I'm gonna saturate them a little bit, and Shaperbox, all it's doing right now is panning the mid and the highs like about 25% in opposite directions, so it creates kind of a surrounding stereo space. And so,
It's
sounds
crazy,
kinda-
bro. With headphones on, man, it's like I never listen to do these streams with headphones on. This is like sending me wacky.
So it sounds kind of like a straw, you know? My Slurpee's empty. But so I'm gonna actually go into Shaperbox and do some more stuff here to shape the sound.
Eat the fuck out of it, baby.
Yeah.
Choo, choo, choo.
Now let's grab. I'm just gonna fuck it all up. Basically, I'm gonna try to make this as crazy aggressive as I can. Just nobody wants to hear that, right? That's just
Shoo.
awful
Can we
noise.
get a shoo in the chat? Can
Awful
we get some
noise.
shoo in the chat
Um,
for that noise?
and then I'll go in and maybe grab like grab some kind of filter to you know, to
What are
introduce-
you inside of? Are you inside of your folders or something? 'Cause-
I'm working in Shaperbox on my other screen, so you
Ah,
can see
you
my
son of a
floating
gun.
mouse.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm talking through this. Like things are happening.
So you know what I'm gonna do when Evan does this? I'm gonna do this.
So kind of stormy noises here, but let's get something maybe a little bit more. I wish you guys could see this. I just don't have a good way of sharing it.
It's all right,
unfortunately.
Evan. They get to look at your
Um,
face while you talk about it.
Joy. Happy me.
Stare.
So, once I get this,
Sweet.
yep. So I've just done some filter shaping. Now I'm gonna change the curve to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe give a bit of resonance. So just get this crazy shit going. And now we're gonna introduce some of that rhythm stuff, kind of like what I mentioned for the other track, and that's gonna make this a little bit more percussive. Unfortunately, no, you cannot see Shaperbox. Yeah, so that might work. I'll make these all a little bit more pronounced, and then have it be more frequent. You know, I could switch to OBS, but then you wouldn't hear it, and I feel like it's better to hear. So I'm just getting this, like, kind of...
You know, now that you're saying that, though, to be fair, like, it has been good audio through this. Everything has. Interesting. We usually have issues in Discord.
Not anymore.
No.
But now this whole thing's going to change because I'm about to change the tempo of the session because I don't know that I want to do 69 BPM right now. Why don't you pick a number? Someone from chat pick it.
Let's go. Pick a number 1 through 10. Let's go. And how do I do a random number? Random number.
Those are not. No. I need it to be BPM.
Yeah.
Okay. I see 124 and 128, so we're gonna
Let's-
have that in the middle. and do
126. Let's rock.
All right. That's probably. Oh, this is gonna be. Kind of want that to still have the same pulse. So we almost doubled, but not quite. So I'm gonna have to just take all of the like durations of things that I had in Shaperbox, and I'm just gonna double. So like if I have 1 bars, I'm gonna go to 2 bars, just so it's similar thing, except for the panning, because I want that to.
Man, I wish that we could see the shape box.
I really wish you could too, because it's honestly.
You know, is there any way that you could just like maybe at some points individually share that shaper box, or?
I mean, I would have to. I mean, I could totally. I mean, we could temporarily.
It's all good.
We could temporarily switch to like OBS, but that would just be so rocky, and then you would hear it, and then it's like it's a whole lot of back and forth for.
Yeah,
You know,
I understand.
You know, I can totally
No stress.
know,
No, we'll
figure
figure out.
that
We'll,
out another time.
yeah, I think that what we
But-
could do is figure like there'll be a way to multi-stream screens. We got this. Ooh. Hey.
Hopefully this. It seems like that got stuck on a low note, but basically what I want here is to be able to play a texture like an instrument, which is why I find this such a fun approach.
Darkside asked if you could write it in the key of F.
Pretty sure I am. So yes. Well, I don't know why it's not responding to pitch like it did before. Oh.
This is kind of dope. I'm getting like a back massage with this little back massage machine while these sounds are just panning around my head. It's kind of like therapy.
I wonder if I accidentally touched the pitch strip, and that's why it's acting like that.
Back.
Okay.
Back.
Nope, pitch bend is fine.
Maybe it's just what my vocals are.
No. It's okay. I mean, it'll work. It'll totally work.
There was something wrong with the sand. The water had coagulated very strangely. And then I noticed that the crabs were all gone. And they were all in my pants. Crabs. Crabs in my pants. Don't go to the seaside stripper clubs. Oh, crabs. Stripper clubs on the seaside where the pirates get all the crabby crabs. Walk the plank! If you don't have the scallywags, you've never had a good time. I'll trade you 13 salmons for that. A one good time. A good night. Blackbeard always claims his prize. What's your drum kit? Where are you getting your drum kit from, stupid? Nick wants to know.
So this is a jazzy drum kit that I put together using just odd samples I found here and there throughout my collection of sounds I've acquired over time. They're from different kits. So just like a random kick, snare, close.
Them pretty
Open.
sexy, tasty though. Those are tasty sounds.
More of a tonal kick, little rim action, little brush, other kind of sounds, more brush. So yes, they are all one shots.
All very tasty one
Yeah.
shots. That's definitely some drum sounds that Nick would like right there. And Dave Scott.
That is very loud. I need some
Bing. Bing. There you go, bring out that island feel, baby.
Might just leave it like this, and then fill out some of the rest of the instruments. That'd probably be a little bit more productive.
Oh yeah. We've been looking for the right story to tell. And then we found it one day when I saw her eyes. But she stared right back at me as if she'd never seen me. And that's when I grabbed her hand and said, "Hi, I'm Blake."
Jesus. Enjoy yourself. My goodness, man.
Oh,
My goodness.
it's this back massage going on here. Ugh.
We're gonna get one more chord in here.
Dude,
see.
those little textures, man.
Let's just go back to C. Why not? Don't like that. So let's zoom in. We're gonna just record this in like real.
Yeah.
Always good to have a check. Make sure things map out. Feels incomplete. I'm missing a note. That's why. Okay. Well, we're gonna put it there.
wanna love you every day. Oh yeah.
Rein it in, buddy. Alright, now let's have a reference at our mix. I
Man.
don't think it's too bad, but
We need to get like Simiox on here, dude. Simiox and have him just like ha 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 ha
for the record, you are not him. Tad dry though. I've got no reverb.
Yo, stupid Fred, Brett and Jordan are here. I'm just gonna greet them. So just leave
Yeah.
the show. I'll be here in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing, baby. You're killing it.
Alright, so I see some questions in terms of like musical influences. I don't know, that's like really hard to pin down because I feel like I draw influence just kind of from all over. It's really hard to say it's like this one person or people in particular. I don't know. I just kind of was DJing for a while, and then I was like, it'd be cool to create my own stuff, and then it was just kind of a progression from there. But like I get influenced by all kinds of music, like some old school funk, some jazz, a little bit of classic rock. You know, just like the list goes on. It's constantly changing, finding new influences. You know, let's see. Is there any game staging done at some point? More so probably with like my final mix down. I'm not really super concerned with like numeric levels all the way through the process while I'm producing. I do keep an eye here on where my levels are as I'm going through. I just try to keep my kick and bass pretty close to one another here and have them sit around the 6. And then everything else is just kind of cascading down where you felt out. Sometimes things are super just like practically pink noise leveled, and sometimes it's a little bit more attenuated. It really depends. We need some lead voicing.
when Brett walked in this door, we just turned it up, baby. We've just been jamming, letting you roll. And honestly, bro, this is fucking excellent. What up, Water Tiger, baby? What up, Nick, dude? How cool is this? I love watching you work, Evan. Keep doing your thing. We got Stefan here in the crib over though, guys. Fucking Brett and his lady, Jordan, they drove all the way down here, dude. And it's been way too freaking long since I've seen these homies. It's so cool. We're having a big gathering. And guess what? Stupid Fred.
What?
Shit. I thought I had to chill him because we just unwrapped it. But but just keep jamming, brother. Keep jamming. We're all listening.